welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, hi, my name is Olabisi and I film about faith, relationship, good stuff from Ibadan, Nigeria. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, please like, subscribe, and join the amazing family. So today we're going to be talking everything relationship, guys. I'm going to be talking about red flags that you should watch out for in a relationship. Okay, so if that sounds like something that you're interested in, you definitely need to keep on watching. So firstly, I'm going to start with your relationship with God. Don't say yes to someone who doesn't have some form of relationship with God. And when I say this, I mean someone who does not despise the gathering of the brethren. Because these days, because there's now online service, you see people that say, oh, it's okay to just, it's okay to attend online service, but there is something that happens to you in the gathering of the saints. Okay, so have you ever attended a service and they were like, oh, join your hands together, you guys should connect, you guys should, there's something called corporate anointing where you can pull each other's weight in the spirit. So you're despising the gathering. If I'm not saying that, if you have like maybe cogent reason why you're attending an online service. I mean, I have attended online service before. There was during what's it called, crossover service to 2022. The car broke down, guys. Our car broke down at all, guys. 31st, so we couldn't attend crossover service and we had to be home. I mean, for a reason like that, it's fine. But when you now say, oh, physical service can stay, I'm going to be attending online service back to back, like there is something that, the gathering of the brethren, the gathering of the saints, there's something that it does to you. So when someone is already thinking like, oh, I can't go to, like there's online service that I can't, that is something is already so wrong somewhere. And I said what I said, guys. So another thing is your obedience to God. If that person is not obeying God, jackpa. And that also can be drawn from your relationship with God. I mean, if you have a relationship with God, then you're willing to obey his precepts, you're willing to obey his commandments and all of that. And someone said that a praying man is not a sinning man. A sinning man is not a praying man. I mean, if you're constantly drawing from God, constantly drawing from the word, praying and all of that, then it will be hard for you to sin. Honestly, then it will be hard for you to sin. But you're already, distancing yourself with people who can check up on you and say, oh, what's up with you? Why don't you come to church? What's up with your faith? People who can okay, what if you're in need of spiritual help and something and you needed to call people? Who are you going to call? Your online brethren. So having a relationship with God is just so good, and obeying his precepts. I mean, the word says that marriage is honorable unto all and the bed undefiled. Last, we all want a sweet and great marriage. I mean, how do you want to have something good and you want to leave the creator out of it? God created marriage. Last, he created the marriage, whether you like it or not. And we have to do it this way. If you're saying that you want to leave the way this phone that I'm using to film, the way this phone has been built, you want to discard the information of the creator of the phone, then you're gonna struggle with the phone. So a lot of people are struggling in marriage because you already toss away the creator of marriage, like, oh God, just stay there. So it's always good for you to obey the precepts of God. He says stay away from sex to marriage. Stay away. Because people still ask these questions like, oh, what's the spiritual implication of having sex before marriage, and it's you don't want to put yourself in that space, especially because you are gathering experience that is not needed in marriage. You've had sex with a number of people and now you want to be with one person. I think it's just like you doing number of things, like you've done you love like different colors, you've done you like blue, you like purple, you like all those stuff, and you love all of that before marriage, and when you get to marriage they now tell you to only wear purple for the rest of your marriage. How would you feel? But if you're already wearing purple, only purple, honestly that's just the example I can give. If you're already wearing purple alone before marriage, it will be easier for you to stick with that purple color. Do you get? So please don't gather experience that is not needed. You have PhD and you get married to someone who has MD, just like PK will say. How are you going to connect? You know, that's how people say, oh, I don't get satisfied in marriage, and you're wondering, compared to what? Compared to what? So that's that on that. Another red flag that you should watch out for in marriage is mentality and perspective. I cannot even enforce this enough. Like, you see, the person you're getting married to, the person's mentality and perspective would raise your kids. So this is where questioning comes in, and my pastor will say that if you are touching each other, you will not talk. If you are talking, then you won't touch. Basically, if you are already engaging yourself in sexual activities, then when you guys meet, that's all you want to do. You don't want to talk. You don't talk about the things that you should talk about, and last you get into marriage and you're shocked that why does this person have this opinion about women? Why does this person have a different opinion about tithes? These are things that even if you don't ask, you watch out for. Does he believe in giving? Does he believe in tithing, in offering? Does he believe in God? Because you'll be shocked. People have different kind of mentality. You know, sometimes things that they grew up seeing with their parents and all. You know, someone was saying yesterday that your parents' marriage is the first is the first marriage institution that you are learning from. So it just matter how that marriage went, and there's a lot that will settle into your consciousness if the marriage does not go well. So last you want to ask questions. Ask that person questions. You know, there are certain things about in-laws. Ask questions about who you want to if someone is going to live with you guys when you guys get married. Ask questions about, hey, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to say it. Ask questions about who is going to come over when you give birth. Trust me, this is because I've seen things. Hey guys, I've heard stuff. Trust me. Maybe, your mom is going to come over for the first few weeks, then my mom can come over afterwards, or just have that conversation because you don't want to be shocked. That's another thing. Another red flag that you should watch out for. Before that, guys, mentality and perspective. You see that mentality and perspective? That's basically what's going to raise your kids, And just imagine someone that has a mentality that you can't transfer blood, like when they go for, when they say someone needs blood in the hospital because no, trust me, some people have that, like, you can't transfer you can't transfer someone else's blood to my son. Maybe the child needs blood transfusion, something like that, and the person is like, no. But last, beyond all of this, wait for me in the next what's it called? In the next point. So this point is going to be mercy. Because you might say that, people who had sex before marriage and their marriage is going fine. People who didn't ask any questions but they're good. People who don't have a relationship with God and they're good. Yes, mercy. Beyond all of this, let's ask for mercy, because sometimes you're like, oh, all of these points, they're good, they are great, but most of the time you need to ask for the mercy of God, that at that junction of marriage, that your hands will not be wrongly joined, that at that point you see well, you know what to do, your eyes of understanding is enlightened, and all that good stuff. Because last, some people, if you say you want to ask the right questions, some people can pretend like, oh yeah, I'm all of this, I'm going to be there for you, back to back to back, back to back to back. I'm going to support you the whole time. I'm going to, just promise here and there, but last, na mercy got every one of us. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Peace.